Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be doing the unboxing and have a first look at this Asus Zenfone 5Z. And as you can see, it's a pretty big box actually. Again, check the YouTube description area. I'll have the links and the pricing info there. So as you can see, we have a small box over here, and let's open this up. Looks like the SIM ejector tool is here, and we also get a case and some paperwork with this one. So it's a rubber TPU case that you're getting. Let me keep that to the side. This will be the phone itself, and let's have a quick look at this. This is in the black color, and we'll come back to the phone a bit later. And we also get earphones in this one. I was not expecting this because we don't get earphones these days with many of the phones. Example, even the OnePlus 6 didn't include earphones. So we have that, and it's in-ear type, as you can see, and it's also Asus branded. And we have a single button here with a microphone. So that's what you're getting. Some extra ear tips for the earphones, USB Type-C cable, and this is a charger that you're getting with the Indian style adapter, and it's a 18-watt charger that you're getting. So it's indeed a fast charger. So guys, this is the handset itself, and it's having a 6.2-inch screen, and it's having a dual camera setup. But this is an interesting one. The first lens is a regular lens that's at f1.8 12 megapixel, but the second one is actually a wide angle lens, just like the LG V30. And they're also claiming that this one has DTS audio. On the top we have a secondary noise cancellation microphone. This is metallic, guys, this area, and we have the volume rocker here and the power on off button. Bottom we have the vent for the main speaker, USB Type-C port, and 3.5mm headphone jack. And we also have a SIM tray. Let's have a look at this one. And but again, guys, it's a hybrid solution, so you can actually add a micro SD card, which is surprisingly not found on many other smartphones in this range. So they have given a flexibility of adding a micro SD card. Before I boot this up, let me actually give you a configuration overview. But before that, here is a word from the sponsor of this video, BankBazaar. If you're looking to buy this smartphone, here is an awesome finance app that's as fast as this phone. Just enter a couple of details in BankBazaar app and get your credit card e-approval in 30 minutes. See link in description area for more details. The Asus Zenfone 5Z is having a 6.2-inch IPS LCD screen. It's a full HD plus screen. It's powered by the Snapdragon 845 chipset, which is an octa-core processor. It has the powerful Adreno 630 GPU. It comes with 6 GB of RAM. That comes with 64 GB of internal storage. Moving to the camera, it has a rare dual camera setup. Main camera is a 12 megapixel, and the wide angle lens is 8 megapixel at f2.0. Moving to the front facing camera, it's having an 8 megapixel shooter, and it supports a dual speaker with DTS audio, and it has a 3300 milliamp hour battery. So guys, I have set up the device, and actually I'm shooting this part of the video after 2 days. I've used this phone now for almost 2 days, and as you can see, I've changed the wallpaper and stuff, and also installed quite a few apps. And one thing to note is that, guys, the one that I'm using is the basic variant that comes with 6 GB of RAM and 64 GB of internal storage. There will also be 2 other variants of this smartphone sold in India. One will come with 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage, and another will come with 8 GB of RAM that will have 256 GB of storage. And as you can see, guys, I've installed quite a few apps on this one. And out of the box, let me show you, out of that 64 GB, roughly about 50 GB will be available to you. As I've told you, I've installed a lot of apps and using this phone, so I have about this much left. And memory management is being done very well. This is the basic variant that comes with 6 GB of RAM, and it's optimizing the memory actually very well, as you can see. And most of the apps are in memory, as you can see. I've used these apps yesterday, for example. All of them just load instantly. So in terms of optimization, Asus has done a very good job, and the phone is very responsive. Though it's running a custom skin, this is Zen UI, but they have toned it down actually very much, as you can see. And they do have some ASUS apps that are pre-installed, but not a lot of bloatware. One thing I've noticed that this phone also has the app lock option. As you can see, I have app locked this one, and you have that lock icon, and if I try to open it, it'll ask for the fingerprint or the face unlock, and as you can see, when I do that, then it opens. So you can lock your apps and stuff, and you can also have dual apps on this one. That functionality is given. And if you go on the left, we have this Google Now pane, and if you just press this, Google Assistant fires. So all those options are there.
I'm your assistant, here to help you throughout your day.
And
here are some things you can try saying to get started.
So yeah, that was Google Assistant. And I like the speaker setup. It's a proper dual speaker setup that you're getting. Let me actually play a YouTube video to give you an idea. Let's play just one of my own videos. And as you can see, the sound is good.
Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video I'm going to
and you can maximize it
Verna,
or just go here, and you don't notice the notch over here when you're watching the video.
In March, I had posted a
I'll just pause this. So in terms of audio, the audio performance is definitely actually really good on this one, and that stereo speaker really makes some sense, and it also has DTS audio and other stuff. If you put a headset, it gets enabled, so you can tweak the sound. Again, quick toggles over here, and I didn't show you the Android version. Let me actually show you. If you go to system, and if you go to system about the phone, as you can see, it's running on the Android version 8.0. And I asked ASUS official about the update situation on this one. They said that this device will obviously get Android P update, and in terms of monthly security updates, they will get that once in 2 months. So that's regarding the Android update situation on this. And as I've mentioned, they have optimized the phone very well. I didn't notice any lag whatsoever using this phone. We've been using it for the past 2 days, and everything is very smooth. Now let's move to again, let me also show you the fingerprint scanner before we move. It is very responsive on this, unlocks very quickly, and we also have that face unlocking feature. Let me show you. If you press the power button and bring your face, it unlocks, and if you close your eyes, it won't unlock. So as you can see, the fingerprint scanner is there, and even the face unlocking works very well, so you don't have to worry about that. Now another thing that this device is doing a little bit different. Okay, let's talk about the notch. As you can see, the notch is here, it is visible. I didn't hide it, but in the settings, there is a setting if you want to actually display the notch. As you can see, hide notch option is there. If you enable it, the notch gets you can hide that if you really want. So that option is available. Now let's look at the camera. The camera is interesting because yes, we have a regular camera which is actually having optical image stabilization, 4-axis optical image stabilization. It's a 12 megapixel at f1.8, but the second camera is actually 8 megapixel, and this is a wide angle lens at f2.0, and the front facing camera is just 8 megapixel. So let me show you the camera interface. As you can see, you get this interface, and you have this wide vision, and let me give you, this is the normal vision, guys, and just notice what happens when you go to wide angle lens. As you can see, you can capture a lot, and from this page directly you can shoot the videos or go to that. And yes, some of you have actually asked me earlier on Twitter, will it support shooting videos even the wide angle? Yes, it can shoot video. I'm shooting a video, it's shooting in the wide angle, so you can shoot video even in the wide angle lens or in the regular lens. So that's how it goes. Obviously in video, it supports video up to 4K, so that option is there. So guys, here are some of the quick sample shots that I've shot with this ASUS ZenFone 5Z, and these sample shots are in my office in artificial lighting conditions, and I feel yes, due to that optical image stabilization, it's actually doing a good job even in artificial lighting conditions. But here is that wide angle lens, and as you can see, it does make a lot of sense, and particularly outdoors. Just see this picture, the wide angle actually makes a lot of sense. Obviously it also has the portrait mode. You can use the portrait mode to get that background blur, and the portrait mode even works for the front facing camera. Here are some of the samples with the front facing camera of this ASUS ZenFone 5Z. So guys, that's it for now for the unboxing and the first look at this ASUS ZenFone 5Z. What do you guys think about this device? And if you guys have any other particular questions regarding this device, do let me know in the comment section below. And for the pricing details, check the YouTube description area. And guys, if you're still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.